Have you always aspired to be a professional wrestler? Do you think you have what it takes to step through these ropes and take your place among the immortals? Well, now you have an opportunity. Join us at the DCCW training facility at Harvest Ministries in McClenny, Florida. There you will be put to the test and challenged like you have never been challenged before. If you think you have what it takes, prove it to the world, but most importantly, prove it to yourself.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is another one. That's right, guys. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and I know everybody's a little shocked. We had a little bit of technical difficulties today, but hey, we got it rolling, and we're going to keep it going. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to stay in contact with all our platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Snapchat, all that. You find us there. Buzzing with Willow is on all social media handles, as including all the handles as well, with my other guys themselves that are going to be joining me in a few seconds, my commission bros. That's right, guys. As you can tell, it is Wednesday. That means it's Commission Talks Day. Yes, it's a little bit of an extra day for Buzzing with Marlo. We're going to be insanely all over. I've got 2 interviews to do tonight. And then, of course, we just did the announcement, guys. We got Hold My Beer Hansen coming back for season 4. That's right, guys. That one's going to be interesting. We're going to be talking about so many different obstacles that he has went through. It's like every time we have a conversation, it's like a whole 180. Like, it just jumps. I remember when we had our first one, he was like, it's going to be a long time before I have a baby. Bam. Now we're going to be talking about so many different things with him. We're going to talk about All-Star Special. We're going to talk about the sensational tag team instead of from just him and Huckle. And now it's Jay Too Strong is in the national edition as well. So, guys, y'all don't want to miss that episode. That will be aired out Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch. So, that is a little bit of what's going on with Buzzing with Marlo, but it is Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. We have so many awesome topics to talk about. Wrestling is going to be all insane trending, but guys, as you can tell, it is Wednesday, so that means I'm not alone. Right now, guys, I want to bring out my brother from another mother. Ladies and gentlemen, my Skip to the Shanahan, the man that had all witnessed Boston not getting swept as of last night, ladies and gentlemen. They're bringing it back to Boston, ladies and gentlemen. The OTTR mob, the head man himself, Mr. Shiz Blackhawk. That was a good ring, wasn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
I felt like I was like introducing like that Alberto Del Rio type.
One gun,
love I was getting there.
3 more to go, but yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Hey, at least y'all didn't get swept.
Don't get your hopes up, folks. I'm not. And if I do,
that's just shame on Miami if that happens.
Knows who shits that play.
Daddy.
I'll say that for myself.
You just need to find the script and then just find a way to draft Kings, right?
Yes, I'm here. As far as the weekend is really concerned, I am officially on vacation. The mob is doing majority of all the work this weekend. So I am not doing absolutely nothing besides only making rooms, and posters. That's all I'm doing this weekend. So as far as I'm really concerned,
That sounds
this is the
amazing.
beginning of my break apparently from the pod. But it's not. There's no such thing as a break when you are the boss man here. There is no break. So it's to just get my engine.
Just means he's on call, ladies and gentlemen. He's still on call.
Before I start thinking about the next season, right? So, this has just been. I just like to thank the whole mob for actually wanting to take more responsibility, and me being reluctant to that. Kind of stagnated for a bit, but they actually had to push me to the wall and like force me to do it. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. And this is what they're going to produce to me this week, and I'm scared shitless for what they're going to think about, what they're going to do, and I got no control over this. So I'm just going to sit back and watch how this shit unfolds. So, last week of wrestling will be the season finale show for us. Then the watch along for Night of Champions will be on this weekend. The CC Connection and the rest of the side will be doing a crossover. So you'll see both shows in one all over again for their season finale shows joined together. And Sunday is only going to be for the Double or Nothing pay-per-view watch, even though I have another simulcast going for Battleground at the same time. So we got a pretty jam-packed weekend ahead of us, ahead of Memorial Day weekend. So I'm just trying to buckle up and try to enjoy the fruits of my labor for once, I guess. So I'm scared for what they're gonna do.
Get the feet back and just drink a nice little drink. Get your nerves a little all right.
You can't. I mean, listen, I'm really in their hands, but I'm scared right now. So I was like, okay, this was gonna show me what 12 other motherfuckers can do. Besides one motherfucker doing everything. 12 of y'all versus one of me. I'm like, if y'all can't beat me, then this is not gonna work.
Oh man. Oh, that sounds amazing. Sounds amazing.
I don't know. I'm scared, but it is amazing. It is amazing.
Bro, but it's so crazy. Like, me and you could vouch for this, and obviously Dre will. Dre will be on pretty soon, guys. Tune in. He'll be here. But we go from so much, like, even when we're on the break, bro, we still constantly are thinking about newer ideas, what we're going to do with the show, how we're going to change the graphics up, what we're going to do to elevate the thumbnails and stuff like that. A lot of people don't realize what really goes into these things. And we've had a chat with some of the mob as well with it, and they're just like, oh, we got it. They got it. So I'm excited to see it as well, man, because I remember we've been talking about it numerous times. Sometimes you need to just kind of step back and let the team do their work. They don't have the Jason Tatum this week.
That's exactly what they said. And that's exactly what they said to me too. I overworked myself to the point where it's like I don't trust them to do their part. They mean to do their portion, so I had to do it for them. And people get comfortable where it's me doing it for them that they don't have to worry about it. So now what is in their hands? They have to worry about it now. So this is for the growth. Prequel. Yeah. This is the prequel for what could be expected for season 8. Because, like I said, now they're going to be we'll make that announcement during the weekend. And, there's going to be a soft roster change.
You might lose your mind if you're not playing a whole season by yourself on that one. You might lose your mind on that one.
I don't know about that, but I mean, I don't know about that just yet, but yeah, there'll be like a soft little roster split within the mob and stuff like that. We'll be seeing people on selected shows, and that's pretty much it. It's not gonna be everyone gobbled up in all one show and everything like that. That's not gonna happen anymore because we're overbooked.
Y'all just added a new member too, so congratulations on that.
Shout out to Princess Terry, our newest member of the mob. Congratulations.
Yeah. She made her debut on CNC, correct?
The previous week, but that was just a fill-in.
Okay.
It was a fill-in.
I was trying to remember if that was her.
Something that I needed a lot more of, so I needed her to kind of come on board.
The man got a piece of the crunch. Like,
the girls out because the girls are another story for another day. And I'm just happy that she's here. And she's willing to work with them, so who knows?
Hey, shout out to her. Shout out to the new member of the mob. Shout out to the Wrestling Asylum. They're killing it with Christy and Eric the Joker. Eric doing double duty based off of what he used to be doing with commission talks to now just getting to do his own thing again. I'm sure that's a little bit of a relief just because people don't realize like there is a lot that has to work for these shows to go on. It's not us just going on these cameras and just chatting our stuff.
Top of that shit, there may be one more other show being added onto the network by next season. So we're already going to be hectic as fuck as it is. That it's going to really be they got to put in their work now.
All right. So do we want to make an announcement? Huh?
But Eric had already been putting in his work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, definitely. Do we want to make the announcement now about our commission ordeal, or do we want to wait until Dre's here and maybe later at the end of the show before we reveal? Later? Okay.
Later before we walk off the show.
All right, man. It's been a crazy week just for me and myself. Good Lord. Being around the sun for basically 32 years now, so that's been something cool to have, man.
Happy late birthday!
I know, man. That's crazy. I had to shave. But it's been an insane week. Everybody has followed my social media handles. Rest in peace, my brother-in-law Forrest. He did pass away Friday. No, actually Monday, sadly. Yeah, so prayers to our family, prayers to my wife as well, because it's not even been 8 months after her father passed to get this news as well. So it's been kind of a trembling thing. Shout out to Brian B from the Beeline podcast, the web show, LLC Entertainment. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, and also, guys, tune into Straight Through the Ropes later on tonight at 9 p.m. I should possibly be making an appearance on that as well. They talked at Wrestle Talk, and man, when me and Brian B get on, you never know what happens. They never know what happens. But we got topics tonight. Like I said, guys, Dre will be popping on pretty soon, hopefully. I know
his
this week was
got jammed. His battery got jammed.
Yeah.
He got to charge his battery up before he comes on Papa Willie's in the
We're trying to get him a Marvel deal to rock the wheelchair. Put them ones up.
Professor Xavier's gimmick. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You don't even have the right to even think about that.
You never know with movie ideas anymore. But let's go on with our topics. First one, we gotta go and talk about the biggest talk. I'll actually save the other one for Dre because I know that's one he wants to
that was more like
about.
His. Yeah, it was like his stuff.
We're talking about Matt Cardona getting another heavyweight championship from a big independent promotion. And, of course, he was facing Jacob Fatu, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. What a match. What a match.
My man did the unthinkable, bro. Who the fuck would even thought that man was?
I'm telling you, man, this boy is building up a status quo.
Wow! Like,
what's up, Eric? How's it going, bro?
Just for me to even hearing the word, I'm like, damn. That means no more Jacob in House of Glory. Now I'm starting to feel heartbroken and frantic about all this, though. But he was a worthy champion that defended on against all fucking people every single other month and a half.
How long did he have it for?
He had it for almost like over like a year.
What up, Courtney? What's up?
He had for over like a year plus. So like he had that thing for like a good grant. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's had it for a while.
Going to taking it off of him out of all people. I don't want to say it's suspect, but it's like, damn, I got some questions, man. Master P, I know that your ass is back there. What the fuck made you think that this was a choice? Honestly, man.
I bet you that's why Cardona signed on to do it, though. He's not signed on to lose matches. I guarantee you Cardona's not signed on to lose matches.
No. And then plus on top of that, Cardona before the injuries and shit, he was holding on to how many titles? Like 7, 8, 9 belts? Hey, you shit. They might be doing
we might.
All over
Just
again.
might.
Whole collection and shit all over again. So this time he got a Persia Pariah now next to him now. So could be a new little string that can go coast to coast from the Indies and just do that.
I mean, think of it this way: with Triple H in WWE standpoint, does that make his resume higher up if he does get that call?
But it has to be though, because if you're doing this, you're getting titles. You won 9 indie titles before your injury. WWE could have been calling that man's phone by that time period and got him. They didn't. They waited till after his injury to try to get him and his wife, but only his wife goes, not him.
Yeah.
Maybe he sees something that I feel like I trust in them right now, or maybe it's not the right time for me to go to WWE.
I think he's testing it out, just seeing what they do with Chelsea.
I think but I think he's having too much fun in the indies that he's I can go on for a little bit more longer, and then when I'm ready to go for the bigger check, I'll go.
Yeah. I think he's doing exactly what Cody done. I think he's really trying to just build his resume up, have his fun, do what he can do to prove that he's a main event caliber guy, and then go back and hopefully get a WrestleMania moment like how Cody's got. Now, do I say Matt Cardona is going to probably get that reaction like how Cody has been? Probably not. I mean, but he's going to get a Hell Laces room. People loved him. I mean, from diehard WWE fans that remembered him to the diehard fans, they're gonna be doing the woo woo. That's basically it. It won't be,
and that's what I'm saying. But the other half of them people will be the actual people that actually watch this actual wrestling and actually will follow his shit. That'll be the only way that you can really tell WWE or not, because you go. No one past the age 10 below is really going to know his name.
That's what I was about to get to. I mean,
that's it. So it's just like it's.
But do you think a fan base will be built off of that, based off of the kids not knowing him, but the kids might get invested into him, like how they did with Cody?
No, because there was a lot of times that when they was bringing people back, they were giving them repackaged promos, video packages, all that stuff. Just the hype up that they was coming back. They've been here before.
I'll get you some food.
I just think, honestly, the way that how he got out of WWE the last time, the first time, rubbed in the back of the head to probably be like, you know what, nah.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
People need to go over the WWE is when they want to make a bigger paycheck. That's it.
I mean, he's building a good resume. He's building something up. Only time will tell. The question is, what other heavyweight title is there left? Like, what other heavyweight title is left in his mindset that he's like, all right, I've got to have.
That's big enough that he can go and get his name off. That means you got to go after the MLW title, which means you have to go after Ace Hammerstone. You have to go back to Impact and try to take it off of Steve Macklin. You think
he'll be on MLW?
Huh?
Do you think he'll go to MLW?
If the money is right, yes. Yeah, if the money is right, Jacob Batu is there. They can spell their rivalry from there to there, going back and forth with House of Glory to MLW. That's the perfect way that you can keep this storyline hot. Keep going back and forth. Utilize both companies, if anything else. Because the House of Glory because the House of Glory ended up being on the same plateau as MLW, we could be seeing them potentially having their own.
Yeah. Most of them already are on MLW.
I know Master P's back there, and he got me thinking, how else can I do it? Somebody, bro, stop treating this thing as an indie. If you're really trying to put your money where your mouth is, invest your money in this goddamn thing and get a streaming site or get a streaming network to want to play ball with House of Glory.
Yeah.
And totally people will be like, we want to watch this shit now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, House of Glory's got good shows, bro.
A little bit more TV time and shine.
He's just wrestling. He doesn't want to be locked down to any in case he does get that call. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, easily.
And, yeah,
He's just building his resume up. And like I said, that's the smartest thing to do. Enjoy yourself, have fun, and then when it's time, boom, get you that big draw paycheck. You're going to get the merch money. You're going to get the whole 9 yards. Now, I mean, listen, look what Courtney
I'm
said.
saying though.
Look what Courtney said.
Listen, Courtney is anti.
Courtney said we got me blocked.
For whatever reason, there's an anti Matt Cardona group out there that just despise his guts. And I really do not know what for, honestly. I don't know what the hell he did.
He's elevating the indies. I think he's elevating it.
Decent indie, fucking provocative. Ain't it like that? Like Jackson Riker said some shit that got him fucking basically kicked out.
But she likes Artois, and Artois is like flicking people off all the damn time and all them. Come on now. No.
Okay, wait a minute. This dude can take a body slam onto a pile of Legos. You gotta give that man some credit.
Exactly. I mean, Cardona has been very open on so many matches that he's done.
He's playing to a pile of fucking Legos. Like I saw him and you saw him.
He did the full-on thing with Nick Gage and all that.
Listen, man.
You gotta respect this dude.
You got it. I mean, you got to. I just don't understand.
Annabelle's getting a pop.
I just don't really understand the hatred for Matt Cardona. So let me.
I don't either.
Do y'all see Matt Cardona any worse than Roman? Any worse than MJF? Any worse than God knows whatever despicable person that you can throw out there? Chris Benoit, Tessa Blanchard, fucking Eric Bischoff. If he's worse than that, he wants that category. Please verify that for me.
I need to know why.
I think some people are just taking that shit out of context.
Hey, let us know now. We're waiting on Dre as it is. Let us know why.
I mean, I think so, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Fans, just like Cody did, cause fans gonna be like, hey, he is that Zack Ryder. He won't be Zack Ryder if he goes back to WWE. I don't believe that.
No, and he even said it.
He won't agree to that. I tell you that right now.
I go back. They need to bring me back as the character that I am right now, not that whole Zack Ryder bullshit.
Just like how they done with Cody. Just like they do with Cody.
They're gonna keep bringing that shit back. Then you might as well turn Cody back into Stardust.
Oh God, no.
Go ahead. I double dare you, motherfucker. You know you want to.
You want to be Pixie Dust again?
Right, nigga. Like, right, motherfucker. Like, you want to be Pixie Dust after your first time run, and when you lose, you're gonna go right back to Stardust.
Okay.
This is it.
Gonna promote the new Peter Pan starring Cody Rhodes as Stardust.
Get a movie roll out of that piece of shit.
Bro, what if Cody agreed to that? All right, I'll be Stardust on a Peter Pan film. Along with Tinkerbell.
That's going to let a lot of fans down. That's going to let a lot of fans down.
I mean, he's been on the Green Arrow.
See, but that's different, though, man. You can't try to.
You can have Stardust versus the Green Arrow.
No, listen, right? You can't go back to the wall. The thing that you get over and over again is going to work. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
You go back to the wishing well. Look what the fuck is going to happen.
Belle, say hi. You're getting pops. People are really wanting to say hi. They want to say hi. Say hi.
Hi, Annie.
Sonic game.
All right. I just deleted the Sonic game, Belle. Oh, Lord, double duty. Oh, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, the Papa Willie sensation, ladies and gentlemen, he is scooting on down here, rolling down in that wheelchair, giving us a woo, woo, woo. Dre Xavier. That's his new nickname, Dre Xavier. Yes.
Yo.
Dre Xavier trending worldwide.
What's good?
Where's my boys at?
Daddy.
Yo.
Daddy.
No. What's that song with the Batman thing? You go,
Daddy. It's mommy's.
yes. All right. Dre, what's your thoughts on the Matt Cardona situation, bro?
Hey, look here. I think that is actually huge. Matt Cardona has been killing.
You got some haters in here, bro.
Oh man,
Daddy,
you look. A lot of people
gosh.
probably hating on Matt
Daddy.
Cardona or
Quiet.
former,
Gosh.
or
Here, play
AKA,
the zombie game.
uh, Zack
Huh?
Ryder. But I love what Matt
Whiskey.
Cardona has did with himself over the time that he has spent on the independent scene, revamping his whole character, winning
Whiskey.
championships after championships,
Whiskey.
and defeating Jacob Fatu, who's an actual big guy on the independent scene doing his thing. So I thought that was really huge, and everything he's been doing, man, is far from different from what he did in WWE. So I think he's just building a huge legacy to
He's
revamp
building that
himself.
resume, bro. He's
Yeah,
building
yeah,
that resume.
he's building it back up.
He's
That's what I
waiting for
think.
that mania. That's what it is, mania.
Yeah,
He
yes,
waiting for a mania call. I bet you that's what he's really waiting on.
What? So
see, the crazy thing is, I thought he was gonna.
Wait. You mean tell me that he's doing all this to come back for only just do one thing? One
No,
thing.
I hope not. I hope
But
not.
no,
but
listen.
I thought
But
he was
what
going to come
does
back with
everybody
his
say?
wife.
What does everybody say that the Indies don't have? WrestleMania.
Yeah, I want to help me.
So what if the Indies actually have their own like WrestleMania style and they just get other promotions over? They can do that. Why
I
can't
mean, I don't know why they haven't done it. I would have thought
they?
AEW would have done
Some
something
are
like
fucking
that.
selfish and pricked and broke busted. They gotta be relying on the talent to be bringing
Them
in
territories.
the fucking
I feel
really.
like territories are starting to come back a little bit.
No, it ain't.
In a way, in some areas, I will say they are.
Yeah, right. They go back to the black boxes then. Then you can do all that shit because the streaming services right now. Trying to go into the territories. No.
Just gotta wait.
You gotta be buying different packages, and everyone is going to pay for the same package to try to get the most that they can.
Exactly. I agree with you on that.
That going back to the territory days now in 2023 is actually going to be effective.
And I think that's what's causing some of these promotions not to get, that representation and, get that recognition that they really deserve in ways too, because, egos don't want to aside anything and they don't want to, make something big out of something. And that's something I've noticed personally being in this background of pro wrestling type scenario. But, so Dre, I do want to finish on with the Matt Cardona standpoint.
Hey,
Do
cool,
you
cool.
believe?
Woo. No.
All right, pick it. All right, who would you pick? Zack Ryder or the Matt Cardona? Well,
I would pick Matt Cardona, and no, I do not think he's doing everything. He's accomplished. Everything he's accomplished. I don't think he's doing all of that just to come back for WWE, which I thought he was coming back after WrestleMania, which I've been hearing rumors, but clearly it was just rumors though. But I dig the Matt Cardona character, over Zack Ryder all day long. That's just a big question. If he come back there,
you don't like the hair? You didn't like the Jersey Shore look, man?
Nah, I didn't though. Especially when he first debuted in like ECW, he had like he had the tights and then half trunks and stuff like that. So that was a little weird. It had to grow on me though. Yeah, it was unique at the time. It really was.
Hey, I remember they were ready to push that boy to the moon for a second, and they just killed that whole.
Yeah, in 2011.
John Cena fucked up.
I heard Cena was pulling for him to do it.
No. In 2011, the whole, especially when he was beefing with Kane and the whole John Cena, where I think he tore it.
All of them were doomed. Honestly, when you had the Rock and Cena storyline,
the fact that they was trying to put Cena,
what up, Tino,
next to each other. And you look at when you look at the grade scale, come on, that was not gonna fucking work. You can't put a guy next to your top star and be like, okay, he deserves to be here. We're not gonna view him as that. We're gonna view him like this. That's it.
And I remember they had
that's the main storyline. Eve, what was her? Eve Torres really had
Torres,
through the whole time too.
I remember when he became United States champion at a TLC, and then next night on Raw in Philly, he came out, and I think CM Punk was champion, and I think Daniel Bryan was the world heavyweight champion. At that time, it was just so much going on, and WWE was just sort of kind of burying him back.
Give us your best woo woo.
throwing him off stages in the wheelchair.
They let him make a championship that
Yeah,
meant
they did.
nothing. Besides,
No, he did all that on his own. That's even the crazier part.
Trey, no, wait. But Warren, the only time when you see anyone pull that shit out their ass, realistically, and it worked, was Ted DiBiase, was Taz.
Yeah.
Those two were the only two that created their own belts that meant something to their character, and they projected it well.
His belt that he created was only for his YouTube show.
Did not do that for me.
Yeah, but his belt was not like his belt wasn't like the $1 Million Man or Taz. It was just strictly for his YouTube show, which they really, didn't.
The funniest thing ever.
I'd rather have Matt Cardona be one of those.
Get hit with copyright, but
I want to see Matt Cardona join the cast of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That's what you need to be. That's what his ass need to be.
There's your WrestleMania match. The Jersey Shore.
Matt Cardona versus Ronnie or versus The Situation. Whatever one of those two. Go nuts over it.
Literally.
All right.
That match will be sponsored by MTV.
Right, sponsored by MTV.
It'll be part of the Real World Challenge.
No, wait a minute. Y'all remember the whole rock and roll connection that MTV WWE used to do back then? Recreate that. You can easily do that. Why not? Y'all got the money to do it. Stop being petty pictures.
Yeah, I mean, they like to sponsor everything else out of there, so why not? Tap the thing. All right, so yeah, I agree with that. All right, guys, Dre, we waited on you so we could cover the next topic because we know how much you love this particular topic itself. We are talking about the biggest nerve-wracking thing I thought coming out, Miss Willow Nightingale. My goodness. The performance she did in that tournament, and most importantly, she beat this woman. That's right, guys. WWE fans, that's Sasha Banks. Independent wrestling fans and everybody else, Mercedes Mone. And yes, Willow won that tournament and is your new champion. Let's go. Who wants to go first?
I don't think Willow was even the designated.
No, she wasn't supposed to
win this match. Realistically, it was supposed to be Mercedes. I think if anything, the fuck else. But because of the injury, they had to call an audible, obviously. So they had to do it. Willow wasn't really doing anything that much in the independent circuit anyway, so why not give her a belt? It's her actual first title.
I mean, that's a good payoff. I'll take it.
It really is a good payoff, though. I mean, I think
you want me to do what? Oh, absolutely not. You want me to lose out now? Can't do this.
Listen, right? I don't understand that you had to call audible because someone got injured in the ring. Okay, yeah, obviously. But now we got the biggest what if. Mercedes was never injured. Will we get the massive news all this didn't really have, or was you going to see a new champion? Was you going to give Mercedes?
She hasn't even been wrestling for a year yet, and she's already hurt again.
So already you're already thinking, now what if? Now what if this? Now what if that is? Now my what if is Mercedes going to get injured? She really would have won that match. Answer probably would have been yes.
Oh, the way it came out and everything, yeah.
Draw for the women's dojo for foreigners in New Japan. Period. She is the cash cow.
She's training people in the dojo right now.
We all know that. And I know Tyler might be throwing his about the next word. David Finley also, yes.
Yep.
For him running his new club and shit like that. I know how some people may feel like, oh my God, but bro, listen.
I need a
at some point you're gonna have to keep things evolution. But also you gotta keep like evolving if you're not gonna perish. So in this case, I respect Willow getting the title, but just know she's not gonna hold it for that long. No. She's just not.
Hey,
I don't see her holding it.
If that's her one off, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. You just beat Mercedes Mone, and then you're gonna go in AEW and probably lose to a Britt Baker or something like that. So I'll take that payoff.
I mean, after coming off that huge, No, yeah, I don't think you're lying, but after coming off that victory, and obviously it was an audible, and it was for Mercedes to win. Hopefully, I would think that Willow Nightingale would take that title and just could run with it. She might not have it long, which she probably ain't, but do something with it. I think it was a huge victory. It was very unpredictable, and people really didn't see Willow Nightingale being the first champion.
Exactly the point. You was expecting that because you want to know why? Because Willow is the lovable loser. That is her gimmick. So when you see this, because she got name recognition, she is a fan favorite. Obviously, that's how she got really the fuck over because she is a fan favorite. Now, because of that, this felt like okay, this like a consolation prize. I don't want her to make it feel that way. Like you said, take the ball, run it as fast as you can, as long as you can, to say to other companies.
It might actually help her status. It can help her status as well.
I think it will. I don't think she should be losing the title to no Britt Baker.
Honestly, if I was TK and I watched that match, I would consider putting Willow in a bigger stage, just because
you tried
the name that she beat.
Wait, Maury, you tried that already. Remember?
Well, but you just beat one of the best women out here.
No, wait. When Willow was having that feud with Jade, what was everyone saying?
Oh,
everyone was saying how she put her in a situation doing what she was going to lose.
Yeah.
Same thing if you can put Willow in the women's world title. What do you expect me to see for Willow versus Jamie?
That's the only bad thing with this whole ordeal.
But this title win right now, it's a way for her to show these other companies what I can do with the championship.
Just like Matt Cardona, great example. He's proven that he's being a main event guy.
I can give you great matches with. You know what I'm saying?
They win a distance too.
To get them to think and reconsider, maybe MLW might bring them back for the featherweight division because they
What's up, Christy?
For a long ass time.
Yes, Christy, we agree.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they gotta say to themselves, we don't want her to be this level loser forever. We want this
turn it.
We want this cocoon to blossom to a butterfly. Go,
bro. The way she moved in that match, she wasn't a baby face to me. The way she hits, the way she moves and stuff, I get heel vibes with her. Just the way the aggressive hitting that she was doing with Mercedes.
Have you been watching other matches though before that?
That's what I'm saying. Her match with Mercedes was way different than any matches that I've seen with her. Like, obviously, she looked more stronger. She looked like she was given more. She was given a more give take type matches. When we watch her on AEW, it's a good match, but it's a babyface loss.
Willow is a thick mochaccino. If anything, I wouldn't even be telling her to be no. We gotta do this certain moveset.
Willow's gonna take the sponsorship from Starbucks for that new ad.
Baby girl, use the look. Use the look. Use the size into your arsenal, and bam, that's all that you need. That's it.
Yeah. You should stand out from all the others because of just like how you said, she uses it, she presents it, and she showcases what she's bringing out.
Right. And that's exactly what I think. Sooner or later, they need to shed away the lovable loser gimmick and have her evolve to be a winning champion. A winning challenger, a winning top draw for the women's division. For any women's division that have her.
Christy is basically saying what Laker fans are saying right now.
I didn't even watch the match, Chrissy, so I can't give no determination on this.
I don't know if she got hurt, if she hurt her, or it's wrestling, guys. People are gonna get hurt. Doesn't matter if the match goes well or whatever. You're gonna get hurt regardless.
You need to shut the fuck up and understand.
Just watch the damn product as a fucking fan.
But at these people that want to talk shit and to say, "Oh, this thing happened because of her," this kind of third boom. I like to see these people get in the ring and do a 10-minute match with someone and see if they'll get injured themselves.
All right, play Mickey, baby.
And they will be like, okay, I'll take that shit. You know what I'm saying? I take that whole shit back. No, the fuck do you want? You keep doing shit over and over and over again until it happens to you.
That's why I showed that video of how boards sound when you hit.
Actually get their ass in that ring. They do the shit that they do to make a living. They're taking our money because you're paying for their living, you dumb fucks. Common sense.
There's a video that a fan posted. Mercedes slipped off the top turnbuckle. It was an accident. Stay off the turnbuckle. That's just these fucking facts, bro. Like, I could have an argument with anybody because I do this shit, so I don't give a fuck. Stay off the turnbuckle.
Plan your spots.
Easy, exactly. And if you got kick pads, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me now. If you have kick pads, stay off of turnbuckles. Stay off the high spring shit because your shit will get tied into the turnbuckles. Every time it's happened, bro. Every time. I've noticed that every single time. Everyone that has, kick pads and they fall or whatever, it's the ones that are wearing the kick pads. It's never the ones just regular boots or anything. It's always the ones with the kick pads. The kick pads are loose. They're not going to stay fully tight, and they will get stuck in the turnbuckles. I've experienced it twice.
Say that to Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's got those things that literally are just like, they're like cloth. It's like cloth.
Wait, but have these wrestlers they're wearing kick pads right now to this day.
But Finn's is like cloth. His won't be. It's like a fucking underwear basically on his damn feet.
Okay.
In Japan, they actually called those that. If anybody wanted a nice little tip out of that. All right. Everybody get their take about Willow and Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah. Willow, listen, step on the gas, run with it until they tell you to stop, and that's it.
And the best thing is, it's not like it's like, okay, we've got her to win. Now we're going to turn it instantly. She's got a moment where she could really run with this and really make herself matter. Yes, you're all elite. Yes, you're this, but make your damn mark. This is your shot, and this is that chance. You got it. Take it.
You are the inaugural champion, so you have to make a good standing with this title here.
And just like how Bianca Belair stands out with a lot of people, the girls and stuff are so motivated by her. Willow can be that girl for these kid fans and stuff like that. Because like how you said, she's a lovable person. She's like that giddy, excited person. So it can be really good representation as a champion.
You just transformed Willow into China. So it's treated like a woman era. Boom! She's off at $1 million.
Oh my God, you're right. That felt weird, yeah.
Yes! I'm telling you, man.
I didn't think about that until you said it, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, in the whole don't treat me like a woman ever gimmick from China. She's off to the races. She's off to the fucking races. That's all that you need.
Damn, now I can't unsee that. That would work too. Shit.
Thank you.
WWE, hire my black ass. I need some money.
Speaking of money, we did not tell the people that pay the bills, ladies and gentlemen. We have two type of sponsorships. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about W Energy. That's right, guys. Jitterless Energy. Cheaper than a can, ladies and gentlemen. Stop buying the Monster Energy. Stop buying all those crazy, insanely high carbonated drinks. All you need is a tub, and it's called W Energy. And I'm telling y'all right now, guys, Beach and Peach is my favorite. I'm not even going to lie. It is literally, it's not too sugary. It's not literally, that Kool-Aid, that strong Kool-Aid feel, like it is just right, everything. Get you some W Energy, man. Got promo code BUZZ20 to get you 10% off, or my buddy Blackheart.
At OTT on ball, all capitals for 10% off.
My boy was speaking in tongue for a second. But yes, and do not.
You caught me on guard.
Do not. Blackheart, we got to remind them. Do not. We know we're a great duo. We know we're basically a combo killer. One at a time.
One at a time, baby. One at a time. Thank you very much.
We needed to do one of them songs. One step at a time.
Yes. One.
And what Brian B said, we the ones for W Energy.
One. How many times can you use our code? One.
Oh.
Christy, I know it's a good flavor. I will definitely say the Galaxy one is a little. I gotta get used to it a little bit more. It's a weird taste. I won't say.
Yes, KB, that also is true.
That's who I thought this was to begin with. I didn't think of China at first. I thought it was Bailey.
Yes.
I thought of Bailey when I first saw, just the look and everything. I'm like,
yeah,
there's Bailey.
I mean, like for me, I was just like,
I like the China impersonation because it makes her look strong. And as that champion, it could really go somewhere.
It could still be as a fan favorite and shit.
Exactly, yeah.
And shit. That's what I thought. Like, if you want to tweak her up just like a little bit now because she has the title, it could be like bring boy to
a way to test it out too. So yeah,
like elevate her gimmick to be like that, and then you'd be like, ooh.
Agreed. All right, guys.
Money.
That's what she reminds me of, though. That's what.
Money.
That's what, bro. When he said China, it just like stuck to my head. I'm like, I didn't.
The comment KB made.
Got some kids for that money.
Yeah, the comment KB made. She does remind me of an NXT Bailey.
She ain't hugging everybody though.
Yeah, she ain't hugging.
We need the Bailey buddies back.
Money. Pull the cabbage away for that money.
I don't know. Bailey's turning worldwide after that nice little pants that she was wearing. My goodness. Yeah, she's single, right, guys. She's single. Solo, you're an idiot.
Hey, Will and Mercedes not the only one, man, dealing with injuries. You got Dakota Kai and Liv Morgan.
It's rough right now.
Yeah, it's really rough for the ladies. Liv
Remember,
Morgan,
Liv got hurt.
Dakota?
Liv messed up her rotator cuff. She's out for a year.
One more, I'm not sure, but yeah.
She just had surgery, I think, today.
Yeah, she's gonna be out for a minute.
That sucks too because she just got that. They just got those titles, and this really sucks for Raquel because this was something to really help Raquel. That's one downfall about tag teams, man. That's one downfall.
You mentioned it sucks for Dakota because I think this is her second time turning her ACL. So she been down and out for a minute, and this was kind of like a big opportunity
it's the
for
same
her.
leg too.
And for Raquel Gonzalez though, it's like with the whole draft, it just don't make sense because Chauncey was drafted to SmackDown, and out come her on Monday Night Raw. So it was like, this.
Her and Raquel, they had a past tag team. That's why they wanted to, kind of get that in there. What's up?
Okay. Cool.
You're missing what?
Like,
No, you're not buying nothing.
Crapola and shit. Because all for the money. Money.
Also, shout out to my boy Derrick Henry, man. He was working out with Shane O'Mac, man. Shane O'Mac's looking pretty strong right now, guys. Y'all better watch out.
Hey, man. Hopefully he
Are you going to talk about Kenzie Page taking the mask off of Juventud Guerrero? Are you going to totally ignore it?
Juventud still wearing the mask?
Excuse us. Inform us a little bit more. I don't know.
Damn. Is this a Triple A? Cousin.
That's Triple A, yeah.
Too.
He got it removed in Triple A?
Damn. Please let me know.
All fairness, guys, blame this on Dre. Blame these topics on Dre.
He did.
We had our input, but he did this. He did it. This guy right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
That's where he just blew that little whistle.
Yeah, Kenzie Page.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna come right back. Y'all stay tuned. We got a lot more to cover. Oh Lordy, that's great.
In Chicago. Chicago? What do you want me in Chicago for?
What's up, everybody? I got something great objects for you, man. If you don't like them pre-workout jitterless crazy things or those crazy energy drinks that just make you just feel crazy inside, I've got a great product. Introducing Dubby. That's right, jitterless energy, guys. Cheaper than a can. Obviously, we got some bottles. You can go on the website and get you some stickers. And most importantly, guys, you also get some awesome clothing apparel. Just go to dubby.com. That is DUBBY.com and type in the promo code Buzzing with Marlo and you get 10% off on your purchase.
Viewer discretion is advised, but will be completely ignored.
Check it out from the Beeline Web Show and the Beeline Entertainment Show over there on YouTube. That's right. Check us out Tuesdays and Thursday nights. And make make sure you check out my boy Warren Marlowe on the Buzzing with Marlowe podcast. It's incredible, man. We always talking that wrestle talk and everything else under the sun. That's just what we do. But make sure Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 p.m. The Beeline Entertainment LLC is where it's at, baby. Make sure I see you there.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Ain't nobody in this motherfucker. These bitches all in my DM, texting them back was good, but I ain't really trying to see them. When
All right, guys, we are back. We are back.
Suck ass. You suck total ass. Them commercials are so fucking outdated, bro. Like, what?
Bro, this was a last minute thing. Like, I couldn't find my other ones. I was pissed too because I'm just like, all right, whatever. It's whatever. Dre, your thing.
Right. Shout out to Eric.
Yes, man. Shout out to Eric.
Yo.
That's why we were doing it, man. We're paying homage to Eric, man. Eric the joke.
Shout out to Eric, man.
Former commission man himself. We might have to have him on again. We're gonna have to have him on it. Maybe for a season finale. But like we just said, we actually do have some information before we continue on, ladies and gentlemen. Commission Talks season finale is next week.
I thought we were doing that like later, like towards the end.
we already kind of like.
No, Drake, wait a minute. We talked about this before you even came in here. He asked me, he's like, "You think that we should do it now?"
Dre's in here. You know how we're going to get carried away with the next topics. You know that thing's about to be over the rails.
No, because that would mean more. Fine, whatever. You already spoiled it. You already spoiled it. Go ahead.
Oh man,
I'm gonna just sit back and drink my wine to that one.
You drinking wine out of the coffee cup? I love it.
Also the OTTR.
Oh, hey, there you go. You got you a plug.
Hey, you gotta get it right.
I looked out for you. See, look, I looked out for you.
This was mine for over like a year. I had this for almost a year. So
I said we got a nice little plug in there, right there. So you showing them drinking the cup.
Got the nice OTTR cut, man. For real.
TV.
Rocking the green and white. The luck of the Celtics have arisen. I don't know how the hell they pulled this off in Miami.
Oh man, that was crazy last night.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
This is fixed. Yo!
Yo.
We're gonna be making
not buying nothing. All right, go.
Podcast next week, Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So we're gonna be in the lab cooking up some work.
Oh man,
Tyler, KB, DJ. Some of us might be in there. So prepare for a rambunctious group down bringing to the table. Before
last time you went on someone else's show, you destroyed them. So hopefully that ain't gonna be nothing to worry about.
With the people's podcasts is
that a boy. I like it.
Also,
shout out to the radio show that I did yesterday, man. That was fun. Talk about sports and stuff like that. Talk about LeBron James, and of course, he wanted to know about Randy Orton and Trish Stratus and stuff like that. So that was a fun chat. You can go on my Facebook and check out the Fishing Bowl Network. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I won't even lie. I'll definitely have to be back on there pretty soon. Also, like I said before, I'll be on the Beeline later on tonight with the Straight Through the Ropes Wrestling Talk. Man, everybody knows if especially on this channel. Everybody knows when me and Brian B talk, my goodness, it might go 2 or 3 hours later. We don't know what happens.
Hey, y'all gonna be talking until next week,
My
man. It's
gosh,
gonna be an
bro.
awesome show.
I told him, I said we're gonna have to put a timer on one of these things and we'll see what happens.
No, he
But,
got that. You know, I mean, like I said, we got the Get Your podcast that we're gonna make an appearance.
Commission's making some noises, guys. We're gonna be everywhere.
We're gonna be trying to leave our mark before we go on summer vacation and stuff like that.
That's the best way to do it, especially when we take that break. That's the worries, bro. Like how we just talked about, earlier in the show, how much we put into these things, bro. When we take that break. That is the most scary thing at first because you're just like, when we come back.
I know, especially for me, it was. Because
we're going to get like 5, 6.
It's different for you two when you two go on your breaks, but it's different for me because I'm in charge of 12 other people. So I got to think far in advance and be, okay, well, when do we go? Because when we go, they got to stop. And then when we come back, they start up. So I gotta be like, okay, at some point, and you gotta check your team's morale too, because if they all like getting dried out to the bone and shit like that, shit is gonna be like, okay, wait, like we need to do something soon, or we need to be like, cut it short, and then, or just take a week, re-energize, come back, and finish off the rest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a dicey thing because so much energy is being put into these podcasts. It's not just hit the live button and you just go off the rails.
I call it
I wish
video diary, basically.
Someone to just sit here and just hit the record button and let me just go and do and whatever I'm gonna do. I can be hands free and don't gotta do nothing. But that's not the case.
If anybody will go buy OTTR towel or a t-shirt, whatever, because this man's going to be having a heart attack later on Friday.
Why?
You're not running it. You're not running it, bro. You are not in the chair.
I'm not running nothing this week. I am officially.
Blackheart's gonna be like, he's gonna be at the computer and he's gonna be damn near close on that mouse, and he's gonna try to mute somebody or something. You know, he is not gonna sit there and let them take a full control.
Try to do what I do on a weekly basis, and they do it themselves within 2 days, and I'm scared shit.
And you gotta realize the timing on the slides, this timing on all the clicks, the banners, all that. It's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting.
Listen, for some of the tech-savvy people in the squad, I'm gonna have to make an instructional video of how to make slides, how to make folders, and using what programs that I use so they can do it on their own and they can practice. So therefore, if I feel like,
Mom, do your homework,
I can do it. Someone else can easily do it. That's really what the fuck it is. You're passing down your skills to the next person. They pass down to the next person, and another, and another. And that's how you grow.
Yep, I agree. That's how it builds, man. That's how that family goes, man. I love it.
I'm scared. So he has a worry. So he has a reason to be like this right now for me. Because I mean, I'm not scared, but I am a little. Don't even. My anxiety is like.
That man's gonna be at the computer. He's gonna have mouse in hand, and he's just gonna be like, "Who am I muting that? I am not letting this shit go down. This ain't happening." Click. I'm back in this mug, and it was only 5 minutes.
No, I said, I'm not doing those slides. I'm not doing anything. I'm still the host, but they're doing the work. They're coming up with the topics. They're coming up with the slides. They're doing the research. I'm not doing nothing.
So kind of like how we doing this then. Okay. So kind of like
okay, whoa. What are they? Okay, how can all 12 of them sit in a circle and be okay? What four topic are you? All right, what four topic are we doing this week? And that's what's going to scare me shitless.
That means that's going to be an interesting Twitter Spaces chat.
No, that's going to be an interesting session. If I let them do it on their own for 1 week and then I just record them, my God.
I can see Yeti. I can see Maverick. Maverick did good with the Q&A. I will say this. Maverick earned his flowers on that Q&A. I liked it. That was good. Maverick excelled on that one. I'll give him that.
Maverick did his Q&A session.
DJ, I could see DJ probably doing pretty well with the show. Still shocked that we had Uncle Fats last week. Sorry we had to rush that. I was about to die if the surprise party didn't happen. And no joke, guys, that was an interesting day. I was actually kind of nervous about what my birthday was going to be after I did that.
Shout out to them all. And I'm just looking forward to what the fuck they're going to concoct.
The funniest thing is, though, I did an earlier episode.
Be looking at all these shits when they send them to me to upload them, and I'm gonna sit there and be like,
"Is Uncle Fats gonna be on it?"
I don't know. I don't know.
No, so that's even a funnier thing, though, bro. I did an early episode. I said, "All right, we're gonna try to get this one quickly done, whatever." And Uncle Fats comes in. I'm like, "Oh shit." And then Blackheart going right at him. I'm like, oh. I'm like, someone want to take over.
I was in the middle of I was like right in the mid sentence or something. I just didn't want to lose my train of thought.
He said, "Fuck your
right off the jump."
That boy said, "It's mine. You don't get this."
He knows what I mean. He knows what I mean when I do that, though. He knows that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's
just great.
Take me the fuck down just because he's taller than me, bigger than me, and fatter than me. But I don't give a rat's ass. Every human being got some weakness to them.
Blackheart said he'd climb that ladder. I'll never hear the end of that. I missed, bro. You said it so stern too. You're like, "Bitch, I'll climb this motherfucking ladder." And bitch slapped you. Boy, I ain't seen Uncle Fat's face. He went from laughing from whatever the group was saying, just went straight to mean Hulk mode. "What? You go get up here, mother." Oh my god, I was almost in tears. I was just like, this mug. They argued about an imaginary ladder and getting bitch slapped. They went on for a minute.
Because he talks shit, and when he talks shit, he's not expecting someone to
That
talk
shit
shit
was so funny,
to him until you have to do it to him to be like, "Yo, wait a minute, man, I ain't know you push up, bitch." Like, hold on for a second, you fat fuck. Let me get at you.
The best thing, bro. You said, and you even imaginary. You're like, "I'll climb up this ladder." The bitch. Oh Lord. Oh God, that was great. All right, we need to be in a good mood because now we're gonna be in savage mode, ladies and gentlemen, with these next topics. Let's be nice. You know what? I can't give him.
I love you, big guy, but you're still in shit.
I can't give him the last topic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about someone I could really give a rat's ass for any day of the week. I'm talking about Phil the Punky Brooks and Tony Khan. Are they BFFs forever, or is Tony Khan fighting it all? Okay, go.
About this whole AEW?
Excuse me.
Who wants to go? Talk about the Punky Lackey.
I think I could just speak for the mob itself and just be like, "Fuck Phil Brooks, he ain't shit." Just Tony, you got that fucking deal now. Buy out his contract. Let him walk up the fucking door and don't bring him the fuck back. But apparently, if the rumor is true that everything is a go with him in AEW Collision now you're really going to be expecting him within a few weeks to pop up there and shit like that, because I think they got that whole lawsuit, whatever shit that was holding him back situated already. So if that's a done deal, then more likely lawsuits can go as far as Saturday, June 17th is concerned. I don't know where the fuck I'll be at, but I'll get word about this.
I'll be in Adele, Georgia. So I have actually a wrestling show that night.
But for just this whole situation itself, TK, you backed yourself into a motherfucking corner with this. You knew the reason.
Why is he only bringing them back in Chicago out of all places?
Wait.
I mean, I'm assuming that's his hometown, right? That's why they do.
No, but I'm just saying, like, why? If you're drunk.
Wait, but Dre, but that's also too predictable because when you think about Chicago and you think about wrestling and shit like that, there's only a few names that to me that's going to ring a bell to be like, who could be in the building? Every state, every city, there's always going to be someone from somewhere that can make a guest appearance from anywhere. But CM Punk and TK backed himself into a corner with this whole CM Punk sign from day one. I think he understood the fact what the fuck he was bringing to his company and said, I'm willing to ride out no matter what happens.
His song says his personality all together.
And it's biting him in the ass, but it's helping him at the same time securing these new deals and shit like that because of guys like CM Punk. So it's a mixed sword. It's a double-edged sword, excuse me, when it comes to CM Punk and AEW's relationship right now, honestly.
Oh, man, TK.
They need to just let this man finish his time, wrap up his contract, and let the man
How much longer does he have?
We'll just tell him straight up, we're not interested in doing business with you anymore, and leave him the fuck alone.
How much longer is his contract?
He signed apparently for 3 years. So it's only been like a year. It's nothing, so they got another like year.
He's got another year and a half, and they got to pay his ass too.
So,
and it's not a small check either. It is a big fat check.
He signed for 3. He signed for 3. And then we already got past 1 year already. And
you guys feel like they're gonna make this
year?
You guys feel like they're gonna?
I say about 20 months.
Do you guys feel like they're gonna make this a work on television between him and Tony Khan?
Tony's not gonna pop up on fucking screen. No one wants to see him.
And I noticed that he really does.
Television and shit like that. Why? We already get your weekly announcements every week. Don't overdo that, but show your face to the stage and come out to the ring
on Twitter like he's always doing.
On some Vince McMahon shit, Tony Khan don't need to be Vince McMahon the character. Going into the ring, really cutting a fucking promo.
He's not a character.
He is a character.
They gotta start doing all this WCW bullshit. That's really
he'll call out someone from the back, or he'll probably talk shit about Tony. But someone's gonna be going out there.
Why don't they do like what that? Why don't they actually like bring somebody?
It's gonna be representing him to defend AEW
exactly.
or whatever else.
That would make it interesting, I would think. You know, have TK have a mouthpiece. That would work, in my opinion.
That's what I would think. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like how, you know, who would be the good mouthpiece?
Daddy.
I would have said William Regal if he was still there.
You say you, Warren, yeah, right. You promo the promo with CM Punk, you would get eaten out within 1 minute.
Do what?
You would get eaten out with promo versus promo against CM Punk.
I just hit him in his face. I wouldn't even worry about promo. You think I'm kidding?
Oh man, no, but
you really think I'm kidding?
They got no other choice. They back themselves to a corner, so they got to deal with it.
Just eat that paycheck. Eat that paycheck, and it's
Courtney and Sean, Christy, half my mob is already against this dude.
It's just funny how that went from a whole change from like not even 2 years ago. That is just the funniest thing to me.
No, listen, I was 50-50 when he came in. I said, okay, yeah, it's a good thing, but what is he really going to do for this company? That was.
I need to play the episode back. Y'all went on my ass about this Punk thing, like, oh, this is going to be great. Da 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 da. I'm like, no,
this shit.
That was Dre. That was Dre. Yes.
Those people, listen, because you gotta understand at that time period, before we knew what we knew now, before war went down and changed the whole narrative of things, they were still believing that the CM Punk that was still like trying to bring back legitimate wrestling and bring it back to the fans, and you have the right platform in AEW. It was like a match made happen. Okay, cool. At that time period, even that's what I thought, but I still had the thing in the back of my head like, it's still a problematic guy.
If he's a draw, don't make him come back on Chicago.
So God knows how your body is going to be after you have wrestled for 7 whole years. I would have put my money on you in that nature.
I was always.
He looks like a regular dude. Literally, he looks like a regular dude.
Going for a year or two, I won't understand this. Okay, cool. But if you going for 7 years, bro, now you already better on something that's not a guarantee.
I mean, he did go against Darby. The match wasn't bad.
The match wasn't bad. It was the fact that he was gone for so long. And he went to go do UFC.
But how many matches did it take for him to get injured?
Not long. And then he shouldn't have been wrestling. In my opinion, he shouldn't have been
And he's
wrestling on
only
TV.
been traveling around doing promos and sitting at the commentary table.
Yeah.
All right.
We already gave him favoritism and treatment, so he doesn't have to do that much matches.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I never was a person
I
where he
love
was
to
like
see what
wrestling.
someone wants to say about Roman Reigns now.
I agree. I don't think he should have been wrestling every week on TV.
This is just the proof Punk was not a main event star like everybody thought. That's what that means.
This person legitimately earns those 3 fucking years because of the shit that he had to go through for years to get us to like him as a heel. So I gotta give him props for that. I'm sorry
Maybe he wasn't that big, huge star. I think the fact that when he left WWE and how everything turned out with that, then like I said, he went to UFC and he did that and he lost them 2 matches. And then everybody was like, oh shit, what's up with CM Punk, man? And everybody wanted CM Punk to come back. Every arena chanting CM Punk until we heard that he was coming to AEW. Big return. And
I still think he should have
just
came at a pay-per-view.
I think it was just the fact that he said he wasn't ever.
I get it. They did it for Brian, but still, like,
and the door for AEW was wide open for him to go to.
The fans fell for a false prophecy. The savior of wrestling was going to come back and save wrestling once again.
Listen to his lyrics on his song.
When you let
That's
Judas
all you need to know.
What happens when you let Judas into your home?
No, don't play with that.
You get breached.
That's for the thing. Here.
And that's exactly what happened in AEW's house. Sorry.
But here's the conversation we do. Still, it's got to say the number one return, the number one debut in AEW's got to be CM Punk. We hate to say it, but it was Punk.
I think for the downfall was him going back to AEW because it was like more so he had to.
I would say Brian actually was Brian's really good. I would have thought Brian's was good.
Brian's was back to back with Adam Cole. Remember?
That's what I'm saying. Like that was what killed Brian's build.
No, that's what killed both of them in my eyes.
Yes, because it had to say, okay, we need to rely on one to bring.
We need to really do a double debut just to try to
I think TK just put too much into that show for that.
Where one of them was already a big name itself, like you could have done that, you could have done Adam Cole or Brian Danielson a whole nother week. But I mean, at the time period, it was hot.
It was cool. You got Adam Cole. I know that was a big thing, but it was just like, bro, you killed that vibe because you brought two people.
It was saturated because they did 2 big stars in one match.
I do like Brian's music in AEW. I will say that. I love that one way better than what we heard in WWE. I will give him that. But obviously, I still it pains me to say it, anything to acknowledge this guy. CM Punk's probably had the best debut in AEW, still to this day, in my opinion. I hate to say it, but that was the main thing that put TK into a standpoint to make the wrestling world shook a little bit and at a time because nobody ever thought CM Punk would ever come back to wrestling. My thing is, you shouldn't even teased anything. You should have just let it happen. And that crowd would even went more nuts because I think they already knew that he was in the building or something.
I think the fans really kind of like blew it up because they followed him on Twitter and everything he was saying about the whole Michael Jordan and Last Dance and stuff like that.
All this shit reporting that this is happening, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I
don't think they
no fucking Michael. I'll tell you that.
He debuted this shit. That was the first thing that you saw. They didn't wait till the end of the show. They did it right then and there. They said we're gonna milk this thing for 15 minutes.
CM Punk's the KD of wrestling.
Oh, yeah, that's cold.
He's the villain.
AD of pro wrestling, you said? Yeah, the fuck.
You have to go other show. You have to go to other spots to make a championship, to win a championship.
That's disgusting.
Am I lying?
Wow.
Am I lying? You know damn well he didn't sign that AEW contract to not win a championship. We know that for a fact. So he went to the other side. He went to another team to go be a main event star.
Then I really would have wished that Cody would have signed the same deal and he would have got the championship before CM Punk did.
Oh, yeah, easily.
So when CM Punk came in, he could have took the belt off of him and then Cody could have left.
That would even have been a bigger step.
People never thought about that, right? Booyah.
They act like it's hard to book stuff.
It's not hard to book shit.
It just makes shit make reality.
If you look at the value of wrestlers, if you gotta put it from like 1 to 5 stars, you can easily do that. Period.
Oh, easy.
And when you do that, that's when you know for sure how can I book this thing to be okay. Boom, boom.
That could have been a good match for to bring Punk back in wrestling to face Cody.
Why?
What do you mean why? You're wrestling basically the gatekeeper at that time.
CM Punk
That's what Cody wanted to be. Was Cody the gatekeeper?
CM Punk probably would have to come in as a heel then.
That's what he was good at. The babyface Punk. His babyface persona got stale like literally.
Punk is a heel Cody? Hell no. That would not work.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
I want milk.
Okay, go get milk. Don't make a mess. Lord have mercy. Milk will probably be all across the floor. This is what you get to look forward to, Dre. This is what you get to look forward to. Just constantly. Daddy, don't mind me, Daddy. But hey, I'm here, Daddy. Watch her. She'll bring that jug of milk in here in a pretty second. Waiting for her. She'll usually do it. If someone doesn't pay attention to anything, she'll go in there, and regardless how heavy this thing is. One night she dragged a drink across the floor to bring it to one of us to give her a cup. Just dragged a big old Hawaiian punch. It was so funny. It looked like somebody had like a shekel on. She's sitting there dragging it. As y'all can see, and look what's in her hand.
Annie, put that down.
Lord have mercy.
There you go.
Yes, Belle, I see that you got the milk. Hold on, honey. Hold on. All right. Are we done with the Punk versus Tony thing? I will say the South Park video for the backstage brawl was hilarious. Amazing.
I see that too, man. I was like, wow.
I was crying laughing. That shit was so funny. The Kenny part is just the best part. They killed Kenny. Kenny was the only one that looked muscular and stuff in the whole thing. Belle, did you put the water out of that before you put that in there? All right, I guess you're getting watered down milk. All right.
I guess you're getting watered down milk.
All right, here. Go put that up. Go put that up, bro. I'm still recording. Go put that up. Yes, Belle, I hear you. Struggle in my life. This is another reason why we're going on season break, guys. My kids and my wife and them, they get antsy quick. But, all right, so like how we just talked about booking standpoint, here we go. Our next topic.
Booking situations. Yeah.
Booking situations. And
AEW and DraftKings, of course, they had their partnership established since last year, but now they're only coming to effect when it comes to pay-per-views. So, next upcoming pay-per-view of Double or Nothing that's going on, we are expecting to see some contests, drawings going on. I, myself, have participated in one of those, and it gives you different choices that you can choose from. You can put in a single ticket. It's free. On top of that, I think the grand prize was only $500. So this whole thing is just a test run.
The most I won is $5, and I was on a WrestleMania.
You are ridiculous, and you need some you need help. But I think just the key question, because I had to dig research and find the article about this about this partnership and how it could potentially be something for the future of gambling and wrestling.
That's it right there.
We hoping and praying the future in gambling is evolving in wrestling, and it starts with Tony Khan and relationship with the app DraftKings, and they got a pretty good relationship discussing the support of gambling in all forms.
That's gonna
So
be sketchy.
in which way do you think it's gonna be sketchy?
You're betting on a predetermined sport.
Now, here is also the problem. Do we say the same thing about basketball and every other sport that we watch today?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I think so. When did we start hearing about it? Wait, Warren. When did we start hearing about the script when it comes to sports? When did we get to hear about?
All I know is when I went to Vegas, I've got some open eyes on how.
But this is the options that they got listed when it comes to the DraftKings option. So putting your ticket out is free. You can win some money. Who cares?
Yeah.
But is it a good thing?
Oh, it's a good.
Could this be?
thing,
But could this be
money-wise.
a good? Or could this be a good future for wrestling if they start getting involved into gambling? Legal.
Go
ahead, Warren, because you are the wrestler.
It's gonna make how like we're already having problems with fans heckling wrestlers and entertainers, crazy as it is. Now that's gonna give a bigger issue, I think, in ways like I know NFL players. Personally, I know certain people, they hate the fantasy football standpoint because they know the diplomatic of what it is. It's gambling. You're winning money. You're going to get mad if your player is hurt, whatever. Now, when you do these DraftKings, you might have that chance to get that big prize, and then you find out the person you voted doesn't win, and it's a predetermined sport. So they're going to be like, why did you not fight for me to win this? Because now I just lost all my winnings on this type scenario. So that could be a downfall, but I mean, it's a good startup thing. And I think it does help AEW broaden the horizon a little bit, helps them, especially with Warner Brothers, because, Warner Brothers has been trying to find that next thing to get them back afloat. And I think this might help them, but I just hope a lot of people don't think too much into that gambling process. I think some of the questions, I mean, we've seen the WWE questions. I remember there was one is like, it was regarding the Hell in a Cell match or something like that. How many objects were going to be used in the cell? Who was going to take the first hit, or who was going to first pinfall or something like that. So it kind of made it a little, like a little game out of it. If they do it like that, cool. But if you knowing TK's mindset and knowing how the wrestling is a little bit more different on the AEW side, it can get a little sketchy.
Now, okay. Now to counter your part, all right. I see where you're coming from, and I do understand that. But like you said, it is predetermined to our eyes, the wrestling fans' eyes. So, see, like for instance, right? Okay, now I'm gonna paint you a whole scenario. All right, this pay-per-view comes up. Because I got DraftKings, okay? I give it. I'm not a long time gamer. I'm a newbie. I'm a starter because of my cousin. He put me onto this whole thing and shit like that. So for the playoffs, I've been winning and losing. So I'm not gonna front. I lost some money and I won some money. I'm not gonna disclose how much. Some people know, some people don't. But moving on from that. Now it comes to wrestling, professional wrestling itself, right? We already get the stigma that it's the redheaded stepchild of sports. So in a way, it makes it feel like it's trying to be on the same par as every other national sport that's out there. Because technically, and you go to 50 states, what's the motherfucker one promotion that they know off the rip? They're probably either going to say two choices, WWE or AEW, hands down. Those two major companies are going to be going after those type of like FanDuel, once in a while pay-per-view, like little ticket bracket deals. Now, like you was like saying, oh, but this could be like this. I'm viewing it as depending on the formula that they use. So, for instance, if you go on DraftKings right now, say you go for tomorrow's game for the Celtics and the Heat, and the under, or you can bet the spread under over or money line, right? Most people, 75% of people will go for the money line. Just pick. You're saying just pick a winner.
Yeah.
Option 2, the over and under. How many points combined are each team going to beat? And it was going to be over or under that, meaning that number bracket at charge. Or the spread. Spread is they got to win or they're going to win
it's rare you get a spread.
win or come close to whatever
it's very
that
rare
spread
you win
is.
a spread.
Right. So
Especially
that's
football.
like hard. So that's beginning. So that's like easy, normal, hard, whatever for you want to consider your game option is. And so in wrestling, in this case, depending on what they do, and they give you ballots, like you can pick and enter whatever number and shit like that. You make your own ballot, and depending on what money that you put into, go for it. It depends on the format that they use. If they use the same format that they use for basketball games, that's not going to work at all. Because that's almost because you can't keep that.
You can't keep score that way. You can't keep score that way.
Yeah, but then the under and overs and shit like that will all change within seconds. Everything that happens within a matter of 10 seconds gets changed. Boom. So everything's not going to be the same. So you can't necessarily get whatever this option is at this or at this spread or like whatever else. It's not going to work in wrestling. Only the ballot way could. So that's why I said that it could be good because it can make wrestling look like it belongs to be in the world of professional sports.
Do you think matches are going to now start being sponsored?
If you're betting on basketball, football, and every other sport combined out there, why not wrestling?
Do you believe that they're only going to do it for one match?
No, they're going to
do the overall show.
Do the overall show.
Yeah, I think they're going to do the overall show. When I first heard about
like how they do it, like pre, or are they going to do it like before the matches? Then they're like, hey, who's going to take the first hit? Who's going to take the first pinfall? Something like that.
Or who's going to take the first pinfall, the first finisher, whatever, blah blah blah. That way, you can make some quick money with that. That's what they call.
And then your given is going to be like, is Jay going to lose? Obviously, no. Boom, you get your extra money that way. You could do it that way because they can do it the same way that they do for UFC. Yep.
Because if you can do it for UFC on DraftKings and shit like that, and every other betting thing combined, come on. And now with this whole partnership,
it's so hard to bet on, though. It's so difficult.
And that's what it is.
And
they're going to make it difficult for wrestling fans too because we don't know what their
Dre, you ever done DraftKings?
We don't know what their script is going to be like. We don't know what that match's script is going to be placed. We don't know how many someone's going to be. We don't know how the whole fallout could lead up to. Who knows?
Yeah,
watch the pay-per-view.
When I first heard about the whole wrestling and the DraftKings thing, I remember my brother-in-law. He was so it was my first time seeing it, and he said it too. I was clueless until they actually went into more details, and he asked, well, how do people gamble or bet on a predetermined sport like WWE? And when they showed the commercials, was more so like who would get the first pinfall in the main event match.
It actually makes you watch the show more, I think.
Yeah. I don't think necessarily it's going to be like, well, in this main event match, who's going to win between Brock Lesnar or this guy? Obviously it's predetermined, but who's going to get hit with the steel chairs first? Who's going to go through the announce table? Is the match going to go in the crowd? Some things like that, which is kind of cool. So I dig it. I'm down for it. But I've never done it before. But the way Chiz is making it, making money.
This fool's a pro right now.
I'm definitely look into it.
No, I am not a pro. No. Listen, no. Last night, Bam fucked me up and the over fucked me up. I had 3.
You went over?
I had 3 out of 5 legs right, and I fucked up.
Bro, you went over?
I went over 216 and a half. 216 points combined. Combined score, it was like 200 something. I was off by like 7 points.
I bet you were ready to break your phone.
No, I wasn't ready to break my phone because I knew by the fourth quarter, by like 3 minutes, and how Bam was playing, I knew I was going to lose. Like I knew I was going to lose that because if I lost Bam ain't playing the way that I need him to. I would have won him and that. That's why. That's what fucked me up. So that's why I knew. But everyone else,
I will only bet on the basketball.
Everyone else
so much easier to keep track of.
Everyone else got me right in the first half, so I was already all set with me with 3 legs. 2 legs, I was just like sitting back. All right, cool, no big deal. This would be a piece of cake. Time goes on.
That's the only thing that sucks. It doesn't just stay. It's like it
come
works
on, man.
for well, then it drops.
I need to get this rebound and go to the line, do something.
Be like Kevin Hart. Help me! Help me!
Nah, my cousin is worse. Oh my god, no,
bro, I can't. I will do like
no. He would be screaming at the TV if something wrong happened. He would scream at the TV, and that's it. I look at.
Bro, I won't go big on these games. Like I'll maybe do like maybe $5 or $6 or something like that. I can't go crazy on it. My father-in-law got me into these on NFL and stuff like that. I only do NFL and basketball. I can't. I'll do the wrestling because obviously it's the free pool thing. I think, like I said, the most I've won with wrestling, I think, was like $5.
Listen,
because you got to spread it out.
Stop it.
But I mean, it's a cool little thing.
Just be safe, bet it on the money line, and that's it. Okay.
There we go, guys. Pro tip: watch your money. Watch your money. Watch your gamble.
Just do that. Okay.
Hashtag words from Blackheart.
Always bet the money line. Okay. Use common sense. Go with money line. You don't know anything else.
So we're pretty sure my buddy over here is not betting on the Celtics this next game, are you? I don't know. Y'all might.
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't
it's
know.
In Boston.
I don't know. Like I just said, I don't know what tomorrow can bring for me. I don't know how we feeling looking at the spread and everything else by tomorrow. Things can change. Injuries can come up. Last minute changes can happen. The starting lineup can change. That can change the whole spread around. It can change the money line around. It's like you got to wait till right before a tip off to be like, okay, this is what I want to do. Here it is. And you better just hope for the best and hope and pray that your whole critical thinking comes into play. Because if it does, you chilling. But if it ain't, you gonna be like, oh,
fuck. Man, hold the pillow like this, right? Just rip it apart.
Yo, just be careful, man. But it gets people to want to watch. But the thing is, right? It gets people to want to watch those games. Oh, yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what I said. That is good for AEW because
that's also good. And that's also good for professional wrestling itself
as a whole. Yes, especially with the merger and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's something that they're really wanting.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like there could be a future in this whole gambling thing for wrestling if they work on the formula to where they do it like they did it before. Like who's going to take the first spin?
Yeah.
For is they going to shed any blood in this match? Can we see interference from somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be the shocking return or something like that?
Yeah, or any debuts, whatever. They can do
a lot of wrestling on this weekend.
They can switch it up and shit like that. They can switch up the balance with different pay-per-views.
It'd make it interesting. I mean, like we just said, it's going to make you watch the product.
Because I'm sitting here because I'm like, yo, listen, man.
DraftKings don't be screwed up though.
No, I'll be like, yo, if they do
$70,
if they do a live shit for if they do like a live shit of the pay-per-view on DraftKings, I'll be right there. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna win my money right back in less than like 4 hours.
Give it to me.
And just sit back and just let all my shit play.
I will say betting like on wrestling is not as stressful as much as you're watching a basketball and football.
But that
could be a hit or miss.
But also, Warren, it also gives wrestling fans a chance to actually win some money gambling. And that if they don't know that much,
if you believe you got that wrestling knowledge, go to DraftKings, play in the draft pool.
Or come to WrestleNary, take the champion off of DJ Notorious' bitch ass. But whatever.
DJ, the D-Lo Brown of the OTTR mob. All right, I love.
You're looking at the real deal now. Ooh.
Take your sorry ass off the street.
That's right.
Well, I can tell you, Dre loved that song. He'd be like, "Yeah, D-Lo."
Hey man, that was it back in the day.
Hey, but so I do want to ask this before we end off. But do y'all think the merger could possibly, with all wrestling companies and maybe just do their own streaming platform in the near future? Do you think that's what merger is looking to do?
Well,
Not just one promotion, but build everything as a combat sport scenario. That would be a long term right there.
I can see something, but I do not know how the fuck that we would get there to have a combat streaming service that's just dedicated to the combat sport in history. Because there's a lot of other companies that does that shit. But if you incorporate wrestling into that database, you can get some people. You can get that thing up and running, and that would be a highly download.
You imagine that though? You just put that big old thing.
Hold
you
on.
stream every bit.
Wait, hold on. They tried doing that before. No, they tried doing that back in the day, like 2001 in the UK. They tried to have a 24-hour wrestling stream channel that was just nothing but dedicated to wrestling from like different promotions that agreed to stream their stuff on their network and stuff like that. And then whatever, boom, boom, boom. That only lasted for like a year and like some change because they were bankrupt. Obviously, not enough people was really watching like that.
They didn't really know the product. To
a high velocity, like was back then for one company in 2001. But now looking at it now, in technology and the streaming services has all highly advanced now and changed the game of how we watch television nowadays. Anyway, nowadays there's more people that stream in television services than rather get a cable box.
That's what I was about to say. I think cable is about to be done.
I could potentially see that because as time goes on, the evolution of technology is going to keep expanding.
Isn't that scary? Isn't that scary to believe?
Before it was just a black and white TV. Then it was just the TV. Then it was the color TV. Then you started having the antenna, satellite dishes and shit like that. Then the black box, black cable cords, everything else. Big satellite dishes, sandal panels.
With them antennas you have in the hanger though.
Towers for Wi-Fi, fucking modem for cable.
Bro.
Just to go on the
My grandma had one of those TVs, bro. We were watching the Royal
just the fact that the way that we watch television now has expanded for 75
handhelds just as itself too. All handhelds and stuff like that. You can watch TV on your own phone now.
Right.
Sure.
Like it's insane.
You can have
That's insane to me.
You can be on a phone call from your watch. Fuck that.
Come in, Zordon.
Like that just tells you like why do I even need a cell phone now? But it's an accessory, so you still gotta connect it to your phone and everything like that. I know if
you gotta do a lot of loose change, the same thing to do with all that.
But I mean, it's possible, but I don't see this thing really coming to fruition.
They already got a new name, don't they? They already have a name for it. TKO, ain't it?
Oh, yeah, but okay. I'm talking about like when we say every single.
Yeah, I'm saying like if they just put it as one whole thing.
Right.
I don't think they would go bankrupt or anything like that. I think it would help people.
But they won't, but people would have to pay for subscriptions and shit in order for them to watch stuff.
Individually, I think they would. They'd probably do like what ESPN Plus is. You pay that basic price and then obviously subscribe to all of them.
No, women. Different price packages. Right? You get like the basic one, they get like the basic joint, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Second one, you get add more. The third one, you get and then
you get the whole variety.
One, You get the whole variety and then boom, you got a whole library, but you're paying the biggest amount.
And they'll give you that selection if you want to do it monthly or yearly or something like that.
Monthly, yearly, boom, that's it. You're done. Easy.
Bro, sign us. We just came up with the biggest multi-million-dollar idea right there. Like,
what you think that we're doing for the network right here, dummies?
Like, sign us, bro.
We're trying to create our own channel, actual stream that we can be on 24.
We know they're watching our shit because they blocked our video
original fucking content and shows that actually wants to get in and they pay us.
We know they're watching our stuff because they blocked us last week.
Cool.
They blocked our stuff last week, so I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come up with an idea. We just want a little bit of that commission check. That's all we ask. Just a little bit of it. All right. Man, maybe give us. Blackheart needs about 5 to 6 bets for DraftKings, and he'll be good to go. Dre, he's gonna get his DraftKings virginity on. He's gonna lose all that. He's gonna be ready to go. Get that excitement. Hopefully Dre don't go crazy on gambling. We know how that field could be. But hey, we just came up with a great idea. That would be freaking phenomenal, honestly. I think it would be a good showcase for everything as a whole, especially in combat sports. Because that's what, when they said that they were doing the merger of that, I'm sitting there thinking like, bro, they could bring Pride in. They could bring, Bare Knuckles. They can bring all these different organizations in every style of fighting and put it in one full network. That would be insane to watch. Cable TV will be gone if that's the case. Flat out. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I really bought a cable box. We used to live off of one when we were kids. Now it's like, we got computers. We got internet. We got all these apps. We're good to go.
Hey, that's what but we can't be always dependent on that shit. Because
I have learned that too, because I used to be like that with movies and stuff. I used to be like, I had this one particular season I'd watch, and my wife was like, hey, it's on Black Friday for sale. Do you want the whole DVD pack? And I'm like, no, I got it on Netflix, whatever. And then I stopped watching Netflix, so I don't have that seasons no more. And I'm just like, damn. Got me. But it is more convenient for me because obviously little one in here, she likes to play, Frisbee with discs and everything. So streaming is the best option for a parent. I'll just tell you that now. Recommend it. Recommend it. If you don't want your CDs flying around like some bunch of Frisbees, Ultimate Frisbee in your house 24/7, just stream your stuff. But, guys, we are at the end roads of this episode. Like we said, next week will be the finale of this season. We will be on what we were on this week, but he will be having the control next week. We're going to put our ones up, and we're going to go like, to that guy.
Yeah, man. Sorry about earlier today.
Oh, you good. You good.
Hey, I appreciate it, though, man. Sorry about earlier today. Yeah, season finale. Next week on Talk Pro Wrestling. Man, tune in. Okay. Tune in to the new episode of the podcast. It's out now, and definitely check out everybody else.
Good night. That's right. Tell him. Yes, I just said good night. Yes. No.
There's your clip. That's how we're gonna end off the season.
Shut up, man. That was a Family Guy moment, all because the writer's strike that's going on. As I just heard about that like a couple of days ago. So
I was about to say, you gotta be careful.
So these shit to now. That. So that threw me off. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, good thing I actually got slain. So, yeah, you know who I am. Ain't hard to tell you. OTTL champion. Suck it, Mike. Anyways, like I said earlier in the show, if I gotta say it again, season finale show Friday. Depending on what time Rampage is on, which I'll find out about tonight, it'll be announced by tomorrow. Watch parties for afternoon of champions, but night of champions. Okay, whatever.
You see they named it. You see they went it and went out.
I thought it was going to be played on Friday, like they've been doing all these damn Saudi shows.
No,
because technically Saturday is on Friday for us, for them, because they are already a day ahead of us.
It was so many social media memes.
You do know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was you gave me that look. I was making.
No, I mean, like I was just thinking, just like why was they can't change the afternoon of champions? But what makes sense to do that?
It's
gonna be nighttime in Saudi, just not there.
yeah, but it was so many memes going around that it was, since it's taking place at 1:00 in the afternoon on the East Coast, and it was so many memes that it's called Afternoon of Champions. then they start saying, "Oh, it's going to be live this Saturday afternoon." So,
But
Yeah, it works.
watch parties for like I said, watch parties for afternoon champions, whatever the fuck, and double or nothing for Sunday. I'll probably be doing a simulcast because Battleground is at the same night too, at the same time. So
yeah, that's the same night.
I'm defending my championship all fucking weekend, so I gotta duke it out and deal with that. Crossover of the CEC and Wrestling Asylum will be Saturday immediately after Afternoon of Champions.
Mommy's coming.
That's when we'll be on break. So we're gonna have a fun time this weekend, y'all. And I got some shit. I got some shit, and I got some shit I gotta have to start thinking about, concocting, doing. And the mob is gonna be taking care of last week of wrestle on Friday, so I'm scared shitless. So I want to go in like this.
I just keep rubbing it in on you. I just keep making you want to think about that because you're like, oh, it's no big deal. Then you're like, oh shit.
I love y'all, but I'm scared to death right now. I'm scared to death.
This is his baby.
Call mommy again.
Oh, you play this game right now. Here.
Call mommy.
All right.
Play Mrs. Backman.
Oh my gosh, bro. Ever since the Mario film, Belle has been all about Mario again. Like, it's amazing, like, how these things just make kids just stick to it. Like, my son, he's a big LeBron James fan because of Space Jam. That's the only reason why. It's because of the Space Jam movie.
You better hope and pray that he don't decide to, hang up his jersey and shit.
Oh yeah, I had that conversation with the show I was on last night. I don't think it's. I don't know. I think he's got like 2 more seasons.
I'm not taking it either.
I think he just did that just to make you question it because everybody's thinking he's staying until Bronny gets there. But that's not even a guarantee Bronny's going to make it into the league, in my opinion. So I don't know.
I want Maya, baby.
No,
okay, I'll do it in a minute.
No,
it won't be in the time that everybody's thinking.
You might never know. He can pull his
father. I don't know. With NIL deals and stuff like that.
Listen. I don't think he's going to probably stay for the 4 years, maybe 2 or 3.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah,
maybe 2 or 3, maybe.
Oh man! All right, guys. This was a great episode today. Just
Warren, you and shit, by the way.
Okay, we always end it off that way, so we'll finish that. But also, guys, we got Buzzing with Marlo Friday. I got my boy Hold My Beer Hansen back again. For season 4, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that he's got going on. We're going to talk about branding independent wrestlers. I want y'all to listen to that episode personally because we're talking about branding and getting your name out and not just having to wrestle. Making money, making the shows and not even having to work a lot. So tune into those. It's going to be an awesome episode. Like I said, it's Georgia's own. Sensational. Hold My Beer Hansen. That's going to be a good one to talk about. Also, I'll be on Straight Through the Ropes later on today at I think 9 with Brian B on the B Line Entertainment LLC. So y'all tune into that. And like I said, we got commission talks next week with the man that pops them all. Hot Wheels is going crazy. We got Mr. Xavier of the commission. Yes. Professor X. Dre.
No, it's not his turn.
He's doing it next week because I did his this week.
Okay. Shit,
I thought you didn't want to do it.
Oh wait, no, I'm truly on vacation.
Where were you when we made this announcement?
My hands is
this man all over the place today. My goodness.
Wait a minute.
What are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you?
Wait, I'm truly on. Wait, you say I'm truly on?
That card looked like one of them kids that they say you can finally go to recess. You look like one of them kids that's mad about his nap time, so he's like, "Oh, it's recess."
No, wait, hold on. Fuck you on that. No. Out of the gate, I'll give you the whole leave it up for recess part. Yes, okay, that's cool. But that last part, fuck you on that one.
But guys,
you want to be Deadpool piece of shit that can't
oh
even
my God, I hate
slice up a fucking tomato.
I have rights to the mask. It is not Deadpool. But guys, thank y'all for joining us. We hope everyone has a great, great weekend. Make sure you enjoy. Watch your wrestling. There's a lot on this weekend.
Wait. Two things, right? One tonight, 9 p.m. on YouTube. If you guys don't know, tune into the Peachy News edition tonight.
Oh yeah. My bad. I got you.
I mean the whole Peachy time. Definitely support for a good cause. Is we're going to be talking to the family of a great friend of mine who passed away back in 2009, and justice needed to be served as some stuff was going on, and her resting place had been defaced, and that can't stand for. And we're going to talk to the family to give a full detailed story of everything in the history of our great friend Meiosis. So, Shy, I love you, and I'll be in the comments tonight to support. Shout out to Stephanie and shout out to Tiffany for keeping me on. Thank you. Oh, and two, Warren, why the hell did you have to expose your secret identity to the world that you were this American Deadpool? That defeats the purpose, don't you think, Bruce Wayne? See?
If you listen to the episodes, everybody knows.
He can't be a superhero even if he tries, right? Pathetic. We done with this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, never disappoints. You asshole. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. We love y'all. And ladies and gentlemen, the mission is out.
To all my ops in the world.